Welcome to my Trophy Hunter update series. So in this series I talk about the games I've been playing and the trophies I've been earning. So sit back, relax and listen to me while I cast my memory back over the month of October 2021. This is being filmed on Halloween, the 31st of October, which is why I look so horrific and scary today. Okay everyone, so the way I like to start these Trophy Hunter updates is I like to look at my month previous to the previous month. Previous, which is September 2021, and then compare it to this month. So as you can see, which I will break down a little bit, I played some good games this month, but the background is the same, and that's because I'm still working on Hades. The Platinum has just eluded me again for another month, but I'm gonna get there eventually at some point. So as we can see, I have changed a little bit. I have earned one Platinum trophy in total. I've earned about 70 trophies, which isn't bad. I've gone up one level from 670 to 671. My completion percentage has actually gone up for the first time in about 4 months from 98.78% to 98.80%. I've completed but one game, as you can tell by the Platinum trophy I've earned. And again, my trophies per day have gone down from 7.93 to 7.81. This is going to plummet down just endlessly at this point. I can't see myself keeping up to 7 trophies per day. That is totally crazy. I'm probably earning like 1 a day at the minute. And then let's just move myself over ever so quickly. And we can see that my country rank, I said it was going to happen. I did say it was going to happen last month. I have slipped away from the top 300 in the United Kingdom. And I'm very close to slipping out the top 3,000 in the world. I feel like I'll probably be out the top 3,000 probably in the next 2 to 3 months. I can't see myself keeping up with all those grubby plats. There's just too many grubby plats these days. They're coming out like ridiculously, and I'm playing them. You know, it's been like 6 months. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm enjoying the games I'm playing. So on that, I ain't going anywhere near those type of games. So yeah, this is pretty much how it's looking. 99% is just so close. I don't know if it's going to happen this year. I just don't know. It depends if I can finish up this game and maybe do a bit of cleanup. But let's move on to the games. Before we go on the games, let's move on quickly to my Patreon though. So in this video, I like to quickly touch on Patreon. The people who go the extra mile and support me, you guys are truly awesome. Everybody who watches these videos helps PlatinumBro exist in the form that he is. Helps Lewis embody PlatinumBro, and I appreciate everyone who's watching these videos, liking these videos, subscribing, all that stuff. It's really, really important to me. It matters so much, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So just take it. But also, these guys have been the extra mile, so I really just want to give them a quick shout out. So I had 3 new people join Patreon this month. So we had firstly Justin Boynton, who joined the PlatinumBro member, which is the biggest one you can be, which is insane. Totally insane. So thank you very much for that, Justin. We also had Saskia Lily and Paper Town Girl join as Bronze Bros as well. So thank you very much. I just like to rapid fire through everybody, give you all an individual thank you, because I do really appreciate it. So thank you, Justin Boynton. Thank you, the Trophy Chef, Figer2103, Atta Baby It's a Boy, Vincent Jose Jr., Akima, Heather342, Zach Roberts, Craig Timmis, Nathan Rowland, Elizabeth Dent, Face Palmer, Kane Z7, White Wolf 416, Richard Watts, East Dallas Kicks, Vault Boy Steve, Blizzard Smith, Golden Fourth, Scott McInnes, John Willen, Philip 1146, Ian Viguni, Kush Completionist, The Great Adam, Dan Cranston, Rab Jammy, Lord Coalhouse, Scott Carson, Shouting Zombie, Trindy Theda, Owen Bailey, Bradley Clark, Sky Adamson, Shah0412, finally Saskia Lily and Paper Town Girl. I really appreciate you guys committing to me and helping PlatinumBro grow this channel, because it does need a little bit of help from time to time. And on that, let's move over to the trophies. Okay, so straight in you can see all 3 of the games I've been playing, and the only one Platinum trophy I earned was actually a really quick Platinum, which is Gris. Great game. I actually played this game. I bought it a while ago on sale for like £2. You know how it is, guys. You know, you're looking through the PlayStation deals, you're like, no. Ooh, that game. I've heard good things, and it's really cheap, so I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to not play it for months on end. And that's kind of what happened with Gris. However, I was very much aware this month. I was like, I'm going to not Platinum a game this month. And I was like, it dawned on me, like the hammer of God, the hammer of Thor. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to have to Platinum a game. So I went through my list. If there was any games I could play that would just take maybe a day or 2, and I saw Gris, and I've heard such amazing things, and it really is a fantastic game. Like, it's a short experience. It's a really beautiful artistic game. Like, if you have played it, you know how amazing it is, and if you haven't played it, I'll just say it to play it. It's just a little side-scrolling game, but it's about the artwork, it's about the story that it's telling you, and I'm a sucker for a good story that makes you think a little bit, makes you try to understand what's actually going on, and that's what this game is. Platinum Trophy is so straightforward. As you can see, it's literally a 5-hour Platinum with a 2 out of 10 difficulty. What I will say is there's 2 ways to play this game for the Platinum if you're Trophy Hunter. Firstly, just to play the game, it'll take you 3 hours to finish, go back and do cleanup, or just do the collectibles as you play through the game. I played the first half of the game without doing collectibles, and I realised really I should probably just do the collectibles. So my advice to you would probably say just do the collectibles. It'll just make it a lot easier. I don't think it really takes away from the experience when it's a short one like this. There isn't that many collectibles. There's probably only like 50 throughout the whole game. So I would just say just do that. But the game is amazing. It's fantastic. It's really enjoyable, and the artwork is unrivaled by anything I've ever seen in any video game format. It is mind blowing, especially considering it's a really small team in Barcelona that actually made this game. I was really taken back by it, so I would recommend that to anybody. Okay, so next is Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually managed to get this game a couple days early and I actually managed to do a review on review day, which was really cool. Even though I didn't get a code for it, I had to buy the game and I only got it by luck. But nonetheless, I managed to get my review out. It was really cool. I've done a breakdown of the trophy lists as well, so if you want to watch those. So I've started this game, I'm really enjoying it. I actually put a really good positive review out, and I've actually seen a few people saying it's just a bland first-person story game. But I feel like a lot of people who are saying it's a third-person, I think a lot of people who are saying it's a bland third-person game, also people who would probably hate on Uncharted if Uncharted came out as a brand new IP today. Like, yeah, the game doesn't do anything special. It just tells you a really good story with some decent combat and some great cinematics, and I think that's kind of what a lot of first-party Sony games actually do. The combat does leave a little bit to desire, and it does feel like you're kind of watching a lot of the cool stuff, like you're getting all the Guardians to do a lot of the cool stuff for you, while you just sort of sit and stand in the back and shoot your blasters. But what I've played, I've really, really enjoyed it. It's just so funny. It just really feels like Guardians of the Galaxy. I said in my review, it feels like, firstly, I said it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which it does without doubt, and I also said it feels like Uncharted in space, and I do think that massively. It's just such a good story. You feel like you're on an adventure through space, and I think if you're a massive Star Wars fan, a massive Marvel fan, or just love a first party, usually love a first party Sony game, then you will love Guardians of the Galaxy. Trophy list's pretty easy. All you got to do is finish the game, do some combat stuff, do some collectibles. The only issue is the fact that in the chapter select, the collectibles don't count, so you're better off just using the guide at least for the outfits. You only have to find like 75% of the collectibles, so not all of them, but you have to find all of the outfits. So my advice to you would be probably play with a guide open for where the outfits are, and then just keep your eyes open for collectibles, and you probably should get it. Platinum trophies probably, if you do it with a collectible guide, I'd say 20 to 25 hours. If you play through it once blind, then it might take you 40 hours if you've got to do like half of a playthrough after that. But all in all, pretty great game. I would recommend it to most people who like Marvel, like trophies, and like games. So then we have Hades. And I was thinking I'm probably going to do a video about Hades when I finish it, because this game has a lot of grinding in, there's a lot of repetitiveness, but I'm just not bored. And like, you know, I've platinum Dragon Quest 11, which had loads of grind stuff at the end. It was 120 hours, the last 30 hours were really grindy. I've done Diablo 3, which had me doing 500 bounties, which were really repetitive. But with Hades, I'm just not bored. I'm really enjoying my time with it. Every playthrough is just so a little bit different enough to keep you engaged. I think I've done about 50 runs now, but I think I've done about 30 full ones. With the Pact of Punishment, which is basically where you add modifiers to make the game harder. I've died a few times here and there with that. And I'm very close to earning the platinum, as you can see, 84% completion. There's a lot of RNG, guys, and I feel like because it's RNG, everybody will get stuck on a certain trophy, and it'll be different for everybody. I've got trophies that I've read that would normally take you 80 to 100 hours to get, and I've got them at about 40. There's a character called Thanatos, which you have to make randomly appear, then give him like a bit of nectar to boost your friendship with him, and he just never really appears to me. So I've done about 50-60 runs, and I've only given him like 3 bits of nectar because he's just never ever there. So I think he's going to be one of the banes for my run on this game. But all in all, it's a really fantastic game. Like, it is a commitment, and I don't think it's too hard. I think 5 out of 10 is pretty easy, pretty standard for it, because it's really hard the first 25 hours, but then once you sort of get to a certain point, you kind of just master it, and you don't need to always make the game harder. You can make the game as hard as you want to make it, but it comes a point where you don't need to make it any harder for the platinum. For example, when you add modifiers, usually the difficulty becomes numbered. So the base run starts on 0. The more modifiers you get, the more numbers it adds. So, you know, I've done like, I think you've got to do a level 16 to get one of the trophies, but that's the highest you have to go, and you only have to do it once, and after that you can pretty much get away with just doing 5 to 8 for most of your runs, which means that they're not too difficult when you actually know what you're doing. But all in all, I'm pretty close. I think this is going to be the month for Hades, I'm telling you. I'm hoping Guardians of the Galaxy and Hades will both be platinumed next month, maybe another game as well, but so many games I gotta play. Goddamn backlogs! And there you have it, guys. That was my month of October 2021. I'd love to know what games you've been playing, what platinum trophies you've been earning. Have you earned more than me? Most people have earned more than me for the past couple of months, but that's just how it is. I've been playing a lot of bigger games. Definitely going to be picking a few shorter games for the rest of the year, followed by setting myself some challenges for January of 2021, as well as a challenge in the Discord, which I'll talk about closer to the date. On that, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.